Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be doing my review on qualifying. So first of all, of course, we got to talk about Romain Grosjean taking pole position. That's just awesome for Romain Grosjean. That's going to be his second pole position of the year. It's going to be the third pole position for Andretti this year, which is just crazy to think about. I was thinking about making this video. I think I was going to title the video something like, will Andretti ever win a championship again? But over the last 10 or so years, Andretti's kind of been in a slump of not winning championships. They've always had good drivers, but they've had drivers that underperform, like Colton Herta has always been like a star driver. But, he's kind of struggled. He's had good races on his day, but sometimes he struggles to be consistent, and Andretti has really struggled to find good people, like same with Rossi. Rossi was a really good driver for the first few years, but then it felt like he just kind of dropped off. But I think they do really have a good lineup with Romain has really come into his own. He's really got himself acquainted to IndyCar. Carl Kirkwood, he had his rookie year and then he came to Andretti and he just seemed to just do really well. And, people kind of had big expectations of this guy because he dominated he was, like a Max Verstappen of America. He dominated the junior classes and he came in. He had that 1 year with, I think it was Dale Coyne, correct me if I'm wrong. And then he finally got signed for Andretti and he just instantly started doing extremely well. It was just awesome to see. And it was just I've been banking on and I'm so happy he's doing well too, because even from before I even seen him in the Andretti car, I've been banking on this guy doing good, and it's so awesome to see a guy that I didn't really know much about him before last year, but I became a really big fan of him starting last year, and he's definitely my number one guy I'm rooting for this year. Anyway, this subject will probably have its whole entire video of me just fanboying over Kyle Kirkwood, because I really believe that he's something special and hopefully he can win the champion. I'm kind of rooting for him. I know it's kind of outlandish to say he's going to win the championship, but Alex Palou did it, so it's plausible. So let's go Kyle. And then it kind of sucked for him. He really ruined his lap by spinning coming out of the pits. I think I watched an interview and he said his engineer told him there was a guy behind him. I can't remember who exactly he said was behind him. So then he looked in his rearview mirrors and he seen the guy. So then he didn't want to impede and get a penalty, so he tried to make a fast out lap and they ended up just spinning. And then he had some aero damage and his tires were probably flat spotted too, and that kind of just screwed him. But considering all odds, he could have, although Romain, that was a pretty mega lap from Romain, so I don't know if he could have got pole position, but he could have got second, or he could have got pole. I don't know. He's well in pace with Romain, so he could have got pole. It just sucks that he ruined his lap, and he's going to be way down there now. He's probably going to be in sixth now, or what? I can't remember exactly what position he placed in, but that kind of sucks for him. Next up, we're going to talk about Christian Lundgaard. Christian Lundgaard had an awesome qualifying session. He managed to get P5, so he's gonna be in a ready position for hopefully a podium. I mean he's got a podium. He got a podium last year, so there's no reason he can't get a podium today. I mean he's up there. He's right up there. He could be fighting Romain for the win. So and this is the thing I love and hate about IndyCar. I love so many of these guys. Some of the top guys I love them all. So I want Romain to get his first win, but then also I want Christian Lundgaard to get his first win too. So then it's I'm so mixed between who am I rooting for? Who do I want winning? I do actually really want Romain to get his first win. He really needs to get his first win tomorrow. It would be the ultimate thing. I think it's going to take a lot of pressure off him, a lot of the team pressure amongst himself, the media pressure, just the whole thing. Once he gets that first win, it's going to be so much better for him. But yeah, I'm hoping Christian Lundgaard can get into a podium position tomorrow, because he had an extremely good qualifying session. So yeah. So yeah, tomorrow's race is definitely gonna be a tricky race for Roman because the top six is Roman Grosjean, Alex Palou, which I believe he took his first win at Barber, so he's very acquainted to. He's very good at this track. You've got Pato O'Ward, he won it last year. You got Scott McLaughlin. I mean, I don't have to say anything else about Scott McLaughlin. And then against Scott Dixon, I mean, I cannot say a single thing about Scott Dixon, the IndyCar quote-unquote GOAT, right? So there's not really, I can't really say anything about that guy. It's just in the amount of competition up front here for tomorrow's race. All I'm saying is tomorrow's race is going to be so interesting. It's going to be a good race. I have a feeling. And then finally, I want to talk about Marcus Armstrong. I mean, he impeded someone, so he got his best 2 laps deleted, so he kind of got screwed. So he's going to be way back towards the back of the grid for tomorrow's race. But hopefully he can have a strong race because this is definitely going to be a track that it's kind of a shame he kind of impeded someone because I'm sure he would have done a lot better in qualifying if he managed to get past the first group and advance. And he probably could have, I don't think he would have got I don't think he would have necessarily got into the Fast 6, but if he could have got into the Fast 12, that would be really good for him. Because this track definitely will suit him because it's a more F1-y style track. Well, not like F1-y style, but more like road course, and that's kind of what he's used to as an F2 driver. So we'll see how he does. I do think he'll be able to work his way up into the midfields, and you know, a good result realistically for him. He's going to be starting way back there and somewhere in the bottom 20. So realistically, a good result for him would be if he could score himself a top 10. That would be a pretty good result for him. I feel like that would be awesome for him. So that's going to be about it for this video. So there was quite a bit of talking points from this qualifying session, but it wasn't like an extraordinary qualifying sessions. There wasn't crazy drama, but I think that's was obviously we've had a lot of street courses recently, you know, St. Pete, Long Beach, whatever. With street courses, we rely on drama. With St. Pete, the reason it was entertaining is because there was 8 cautions. The same with Long Beach. It was all about the cautions and the drama because, you know, overtaking on street courses is a lot harder. So with this being an actual conventional road course, it's going to equal a lot more overtaking, and hopefully we can get a lot more action rather than, you know, crashes. So we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I make my race review. I'll see you guys there. Bye.